Yeet Coco, So good, so come, why don't we move out to the deck, you can get the top seats.
Great. So how are you, sir? What are you going to drink? Everything.
Who claims that she's taller?
She thinks she's taller, but I say she's not.
I think she's cheating right now.
Like 4 by 4 squares.
This is Adrian, Ken Ludwig's wife.
Piper and Paige, I would like to know.
This is a friend's
I have one like his. He went to use it tomorrow. So if you want to move up to the
Too much, but
Yeah.
it's just that. Exactly.
Hi, I'm Maya. Vivi's best friend that she pretends to like sometimes. Yay! Mazel tov!
I live in Pikesville, Baltimore area.
Yeah.
How about you, Redder?
You all live in
And they go to school together?
That's what I think one.
And you guys do driving school? Is it Noah? Is Noah white? Okay. We have Noah girl on our street, so it can go either way. Maya is the girl. So why don't you guys?
And they were like, oh, is that right? Well, it turns out that her older sister is like best
You
friends
can
with
see,
like
you can come
the
and
Alpo.
stay.
Sit on the board. Come on through. Good one. How are you, Little Bum? Good. You look good. Come on through. Come this far.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right.
That's for sure.
So where is your son?
Oh my God, look at this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be the first person
As you should be.
to mess this up.
Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Lisa. Can I do this?
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. What is it?
It's tortilla with some dips and deep fried. These are samosas. And then these are deep fried vegetables. You have potatoes, you have green chilies, you have oil fry, and then you have onions and spinach. The green ones are onions and spinach. They're a mixture of that. And then we boil it with the bits.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Show us,
I'm
chastise
going to feed my wife.
Okay.
Thank you.
Got it. Remember when we went to your house?
Are there forks for the...
Yes,
Okay, right there.
you never forgot that.
Yeah, you want to. Shelley wants everyone outside. So I'm
close enough for people my age.
Right.
You got any food?
Yeah, she's just going.
These are like.
We met your granddaughter.
It's a big change. There's no road out back there. Wonderful office.
These are deep fried vegetables. So you have potatoes, spinach, and onions.
No, we intentionally not to see that. So there is up.
We saw while we were walking. That would help in some way.
heard you guys are like, have, when they go visit you, that it's awesome up there. Oh yeah. I love it. Good.
You?
For sure. Oh my God, the pandemic's been good to you.
Yeah.
I had to go the other way. I had to. It was.
Yeah, a lot of time. A lot of free time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I'm either all in or I'm all out.
Oh, you know what? You can just watch Libby's.
Got it.
I bet we can get.
No, the stances for the white with the green. Yeah. Like these, I don't know. Yeah, these are like.
You know what, the floor kind of 5 of us on the dance too. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna get a little here. Yeah, I can change juice.
That's hilarious.
So we'll just get to watch it. They're like, when we're coming by next week to give you the award and take a picture of yourself.
What if something scandalous happens between now and then?
I know.
That's right,
That's
true.
I guess it'd be really bad if you discover like next Thursday that Lions president like I embezzled.
Yeah, right.
You know, 100,000 to 10,000.
Guys, have a drink. There's like appetizers in there.
Well, I guess they just don't show that.
Has had a million different medical issues. And this investment the other day is petty. I've collected
You know they're only
Like right before I gave birth. That's the I just showed up.
Dad, wait. Mom, Shelly.
Okay.
The presidents and the Congress both got hip representations. Who were the Congress? Like B. Cobbler. Okay. They got paper ones? Oh, no one else here got paper ones. I mean, the whole thing is a great mystery.
and then nobody drank it. Well, Arya doesn't drink anything, but
I think.
it doesn't. It's not like it'll go bad.
I was going to say, eventually it'll get you, so I'm sure.
I think the statistics are that like hard liquor sales are going up a lot during COVID.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't that people like
Right.
We had Vivi's ours, we had some similar things. Even the Shelley's always has some photographers, videographers. There was like these videographers with like a huge thing, and we were gonna have like a full 5-minute service. And so we get down there, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, it's probably the right answer. Hello, Sam, how are you? Good to see you.
Type about it.
Spandex?
So I actually told her, Sarah,
I like to show off my spelt figure at every opportunity. Is it a shisha?
it's not a jalapeno.
It's one of those guys where like 1 out of every 7 is like super spicy. The shishito peppers. Is that what it is? Whatever it is.
You don't want to run out here. Like if you feel like you want to try it out, yeah. and then
And did that for 3 years, and you actually have to go for a year first to like learn Hebrew and stuff. And you just decide to stick. And get rooted, you have
I'm just curious because you really want to end up
Pretend that Marty is funny. Go ahead.
Two rabbis walking to a bar mitzvah. A couple of questions. Who's your favorite grandparent?
It's hard to believe it. But someone said that they're really individual eggs.
Which one is your grandparent? Our daughter, I love you. What is she doing? She's decided she wants to get a DNP, which is a doctor of nursing practitioner. She wants to be a doctor As you may or may not notice, she's pregnant.
Come here. Tell us what is the latest bulletin.
Not too much. I'm in nursing school and I'm having a baby.
Yeah, all right. You hear that?
Me too. When is the baby coming?
February.
Oh,
Not according to him, but
I'm in denial. That's a long ways away. I'm in denial.
Do you know the sex yet?
it's a girl.
All right. So, do we know her name? I know it's top secret.
I know the name, but nobody else knows it except Anthony.
I know. I heard from Anthony. Petunia.
Something like that.
It's Kennetha. Kennetha is an unusual name.
Oh, they're naming it after me?
We should put it on you. How are you feeling about the big event?
I'm feeling big about the
clear out.
I was on first offer.
Anything fantastic about the big event. I'm so glad I came up from Florida. I'm old with funny phrase.
Big event, of course, is getting over my diarrhea, which is come on. Strike that. Don't put that in.
Oh, you gotta put that in, yeah.
Twice. Twice. Oh my god, and every time me and Alex were in her class, every time that we had.
We're getting shot glasses.
Yeah, but like,
The whole time and they left. I think they're really worried about COVID. Yeah, even outside. Ken? They stay so
That's because you put.
All right, pay attention.
You have your book?
oh, hey!
We're going to do a little Friday night Kabbalah Shabbat, and then Kiddush and Motzi, and then a few words from family. You guys want the microphone? Hold on. Keep the microphone. You guys ready?
Do it. You're close. Yeah, go for it.
ידי נפש אחרתמן משחתך אל רצונך ירצתך כמו הים ישתחווה מוהדרך כי יערב ליצרך
Matches? Okay, come. Okay, Vivi. You light the candles up, and then right into your tune of whatever you want to do of I don't know. I mean, not the, like Shalom Aleichem.
Wait, where's the thing?
I don't know, it's just this one. Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Sorry. Asher.
Kirshan.
Kishanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chad l'kner shal Shabbat.
Amen.
Shalom
Shalom, Malachim, Shalom, Malachim, Mi Melech, Malachim, Malachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Mila Shalom, Malachim, Shalom, Malachim, Mi Melech, Malachim, Malachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's a Shalom, Malachim, Shalom, Malachim. Mi Melech, Malachim, Malachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Okay, welcome. We will say like the blessings for the girls first. So if you've got a girl or you know a girl, Yismeik Elohim Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Yevarachcha Yehuda. Shalom. And for the boys, Yismeik Elohim Ephraim v'Menashe. Shalom. Kiddush? Kiddush? You saying? Okay.
Not this one. May you and I be next.
It is. Oh, yeah, it's not. No, you don't.
1 sec.
Oh, good. We gotta pose.
Whoa, don't pull me over here.
Okay, now we can pose.
Right here,
No, now you gotta go.
I first my vegetable song. I felt he was going to share some. But he's spread by Yamashi. We come up to share some. By Bar by Vakel, Team and Yamashi. We can just shout up. He's a Shabbat. We come up to a share for our team myself. Baruch Adonai Nachon Baruch Free Hagafen. Baruch Adonai Nachon Asher Kishan Satavar Tabanu. Yeshavak Kashav Yavav Ratani Mimanu. Zikron Lemase Verishi. Kihu Yom Teila Mikayah Kodesh Tehel Tziyah Mitzrayim Kivanu B'Charta V'Yatanu Kidashta
Mikol Hamim
V'Shabbat Kodesh V'Amar Ratzon Yimatan Baruch Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
I don't think I ever knew them.
And we'll do the most of that.
Well, yeah, I'm
Okay.
And then make some text. Do you want to say something about the Kiddush cup?
Well, we moved it.
Good up.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Okay. Okay. So So we'll say a few words about Vivi while everybody's attention. Shall you going first?
You go first, honey.
Okay, I'll go first. So Vivi, I was actually going to say this tomorrow. So I'm not giving away that Vivi is going to talk about language tomorrow, but I'm going to refer to it a little bit. And when we were studying, we were like reading various things to prepare for our Torah. Actually, remember we were like hiking in Greece and a spectacular thing, and we read the story. A lot of people know the story. It's actually a medieval tale that tells how every baby before birth in the womb is taught from God himself or herself the entirety of the Torah. The entirety. Right? But just before birth, an angel comes and swipes her finger. They say something to the angel Lilith, right above the lip, and you forget it completely. But that, like for the rest of your life, when you're learning it, you're just remembering it. Really, it's just coming back to you. By the way, that's called the pikum. That little part. They say this is the scar. This little dent above your lip is the scar from Lilith's touch. Anyway, there's also a story that, like, to have learned the Torah, you had to have learned not only language, but maybe all of the languages of the world. But you forgot those two. So why this story? Because when we were studying it together, it made me think that getting to know you over these last 13 years, seeing you grow as a child and then a girl and now almost a woman, and it makes the love that Mom and I have for you feel a little bit like rediscovering something that we forgot. You seem so perfectly suited to being in this family. It feels almost like waking up. And you were an early talker. You actually learned to talk very young. And I would come into your room in the morning and I would look into the crib and you would say these words. I'd be like, oh my God, like overnight I forgot that you've talked. And over these last 13 years, like the stuff that comes out of your mouth has been the source of great joy. I will make two observations about things you say. Number one, how funny you are. Number two, how deep I think you are. And number three, how much I just enjoy talking to you. Right? So over the years, like seeing what you have to say, learning from you, it has been nothing short of miraculous. You have your father's excellent use of colorful language to boot, which is, will serve you very well in life. But really, I think the fundamental language of Vivi is the language of kindness and goodness. You are so compelled to help and to heal, and I think that must be just barely below the surface. Lilith could not strike that quality away from you. So that's what I want to say to you. How much we love you, how much we enjoy seeing this wonderful soul bubble up to the surface. Your mother, your sister, your grandparents, and I feel like we've done just a little bit to help you become the person you're becoming. And watching you grow and turn into a beautiful Jewish woman has been the great joy of our lives.
Yay!
So Marty, will you go next?
Okay. Here we go.
Marty, keep it under 45 minutes, okay?
It's a hard act to follow, you know.
What's your name?
They call me Zara.
No, I want to say the name is, hold on, Genevieve Ramona Ducker. Now, I must tell you that I have had trouble saying that name. I had to look at it. I have great trouble even spelling that name. And, oh, there we go. And the fact is, this is a little bit shocking. I wanted to tell you that I was not included in the naming committee. You know,
You had an opinion early.
no, well, let's face it, I am the master of naming alliteration. You have Shelley Schneiderman, you have Sharon Schneiderman. Do they include me? No. But, you know, if I had been involved, we might be here celebrating Dolores Vivi Ducker, Daphne Ducker. It was a lot more fun, you admit that? Right, okay. So, the issue is, though, that fortunately, she is known as Vivi. So Vivi is easy to say, easy to spell, and most important, easy to love. Now, there's one of the great joys of being a grandfather. You can do things with the grandchildren that you weren't able to do with your children even. So she was big into dance. I would go to dance lessons, dance rehearsals, dance recitals, dance lessons, and all of them, all the time. I would see her up there smiling, glowing, and she would look down at me, and even in a big audience, she could spot you within minutes because of that big smile. It was just terrific. And the joy that she got from dance, I really felt
Put
that
the
when
mic
she
on.
gro- I
Marty,
really
put the
felt
mic
that when
on.
she grows up, I want her to be a lawyer,
Lawyer or liar?
a dentist, a consultant, maybe not a ballet dancer. But the fact is, I'm not going to take long here. I just want to say that Vivi has been a joy to me, my family, and to the community, and we're looking forward to many more like it. And I want to say, let's give a big hand for the great job she's going to do tomorrow.
Good one, Tootsie.
All right.
Vivi. Vivi, you can do it in Greek or Latin.
Yeah, I'm gonna trip on this guy.
We're not sure if the mic is working, so just talk loud as you can.
Is it working? I need it's not easy following Morgan. I call him the funny man. So I always have to be the straight schmaltzy, which is easy to do because it's Vivi. Is it working?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Okay. I struggled all week trying to think of what to say tonight. It just wasn't coming together. I wanted to impress on everyone how wonderful Vivi is, how beautiful she is, how talented she is, but you all know that, so I didn't have to repeat that. She was bright and beautiful and full of life, and you know that too. But yesterday, everything changed. Yesterday, we went to the rehearsal of her floor portion, of her speech, and I sat there in show watching her, and I realized that rather than me having anything to teach Vivi, it was Vivi who had a lot to teach me. And those of you who will be there tomorrow will be blown away by her Hebrew, by her speech, because she really brought meaning to God's words and deeds and how they apply in today's world. So anyway, I can't read the rest of this. Big mazel tov to Vivi. I love you. Who's next?
Want to say something? Twinkie. So am I? Wait, I guess I'll bring it.
Hold on, Zara next.
Oh, Zara, come on. Come on down. Oh, careful, careful.
Somebody stay here, Bubby.
I am.
Okay, stop. Okay. Is this working or should we skip it?
It's working. You gotta keep it close.
Zara, hold it.
Point it
real
directly
close.
at your face.
American Idol close. Come over here. Real close.
Keep the mic right to your mouth.
How about the advice for the Muppets for tomorrow?
I really didn't prepare anything, but I just want to say that I'm really thankful for you, and you really are one of my closest friends, and I enjoy spending so much time with you. And I know you're gonna do amazing tomorrow, and I love you, and you look great.
Mom.
Okay, I guess I'll
Thank you.
I guess I'll bring it home. So like Zara, I really didn't prepare anything. That's only because I've spent weeks preparing every logistic for tomorrow, and it's been sort of touch and go. This is the third date for Vivi's bat mitzvah. On the one hand, it's should we have kept the original date? We were in the throes of COVID. I'm so impressed by people who really stuck to their date, like Emma Schneiderman over here. Well, actually, you guys delayed it, and we're still in COVID, where you just sort of had to go with the online and the Zoom. And I think just knowing how social Vivi is, plus maybe a little bit of how social me and Adam are, we thought we could wait it out. And then there was the COVID, the variants, and so we really didn't know until really the last week of August that this was all happening. So we have been crazy trying to make it all happen. But what I want to say is that it's very easy to get lost in the details and the planning, and I certainly did. And Vivi, I just want to say, I'm sorry if I got lost in the planning, because there is so much joy in this, and just so much joy in watching your children. I don't even say rise to the occasion. She didn't need to rise. She's here. She's resilient. I think we're going to have what she wanted to have, which I'm thrilled to give her. She is leading literally the entire service tomorrow. She has her Torah portion. She has her beautiful Devar that she's worked on and delivers like a true litigator. And I'm full of love. I'm full of pride. And I just want to bring one thing home. We were in some disagreement when to have the bat mitzvah, where to have it. We're at our Battery Park clubhouse, which Vivi really had her heart on, and I struggled with it. I will say this, it's we had all these 2- and 3-year-old birthday parties there, but then I remembered it's where we had Vivi's baby naming. Raise your hand if you were at Vivi's baby naming at the Battery Park clubhouse. I don't think that you girls were here. So it's truly coming home to be able to do a simcha there and set it up and make it for her. It's funny, Zara made me a mother, and then Vivi taught me how to enjoy motherhood, because with your first child, you don't know what you're doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. But with your first child, you have no idea what you're doing. You're afraid you're gonna kill the child at every point along the way. The second child, you can sort of relax and be I can enjoy it. And Vivi made it very easy, because she had her thumb and she would cry for about 10 seconds and put her thumb in her mouth. And I remember thinking, at age 2 and 3 and 4 and even 5, when are we getting this thumb out? Here we are at 13. She's beautiful. She's poised, she's mature, she's ready for tomorrow, and I'm so thankful that we're surrounded here on Shabbat by a community of her friends' parents who have become our type community. I'm so thankful for the Schneidermans. I'm so thankful for all the Schneider people friends who I've grown up with and I know really share in this joy. I'm thankful for the Ducker contingent. There's not a lot of out-of-towners, but we have her Uncle Matt and Amy and cousin Noah who came from Vermont. We have Grandma Shirley, who just had emergency surgery yesterday and is still here, or 2 days ago, and is here today. In our hearts, we all have Paul Ducker with us, her grandfather, and so I'll wrap it up by just saying thank you all. We love you all. What?
And the Resnicks.
Oh, sorry. Uncle Ken flew in from Florida. So the few people flew in. And so with that, I want to say we have a beautiful Indian food dinner. Make yourself at home, eat, drink, and be merry. And then mazel tov to Vivi. All right. So Adam, are we ready for the food up there? So did it. Great. Okay. Perfect. Here we are.
Just like Marty does here.
Go get in the hall. Yeah, go get in the hall and pass that out. Not on the union card, are you?
Marty does it.
Right.
Forget how long did it work?
Yeah.
Do you know each other? You know, you might actually, you might find him from the same town. She was probably annoying the
You've been on the go.
It's nice. But it's really good. I used to do it. It takes a breath. Is this here? Oh, I don't think I got it. Excuse me? Yes, it's spicy.
It depends. If you don't go for chili, it's not spicy, it's more tangy in taste. So this, what you see this is mango. This is marinated mango with it.
Okay.
Is this?
No, it's cottage cheese. It's cottage. And this is the yogurt cheese. Yes, this is yogurt.
Best. No, I'm from every day. It's a word. No, you're good. You're good.
2 tournaments. What are the tournaments? I mean, there's
Why don't you pack them? I just spill it.
one's for a child.
And why don't you pack them? And then we say salad tonight, and then there's yep, and then it's with my tomatoes. So funny.
Delicate todas las mesas, todo. Y ya servía agua también, ya todos tienen agua. Sí, y fue agua también, sí, todos los niños. Y no, yo no.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
I understand. One step down.
Are we going to get spit now?
Hi, good. How are you? I liked your speech. That was beautiful. Congrats on. I might get your situations. Are you in nursing school? Nursing school, yes. How is that going? Good, good. I haven't seen you in so long. I know. What grade are you in? I'm a junior.
junior now.
Oh my gosh, so you're like applying to college. That senior year?
Yeah, senior year.
College?
Close.
Are you touring schools yet, or?
Yeah. Last year, I mean, we COVID and everything, but just walking around the campus. I just want to, I want to be near a city. We have like our own size, but there's still like trying to figure out what I want to do and different schools are good for different things. But I have an open mind. Actually, Florida's my #1 option.
Do you know what you wanted to do?
I'm not sure.
What about your food? Your food. No, your food.
Oh, yeah.
You done?
What year did you want me to graduate right now?
It's so good. That is discrimination.
He was discriminating because he doesn't expect you.
Like Harris.
Lenore was fit to be taught. And I said, oh, come on, kids do that. She was so upset.
I had purple and then it faded.
Wait, how much you use the first time? What'd you use the first time?
Oh, the first time I've ever gotten a haircut that was
I think I've tried that when I did it.
And then the second time I did hair dye, and it's like still in, but I got a haircut, so you can't see it. But like it was purple and it faded, and then for so long it was red.
Remind your mom.
You have anything to say to your granddaughter?
I think she's been a blessing and a pleasure to all of us.
I'm sure she's happy that you're here with her.
It's very confusing.
All right.
So Marty, you know, I haven't seen you on the pickleball court yet. I've been on the court with all the number of people. I'm playing tomorrow and Sunday already. Yeah, at the Y. Our neighbors that.
I gave her a choice.
And she was like, I got your kids got some stuff. And we were like she's not doing it. Exactly. I realized it. And I was like, oh, let's do it. Like, or not. Maybe not. Maybe we could have done like a thing differently.
No, it's very nice. They're supposedly going to convert the bridge, one of the bridges that goes across the
Sailor Mark Levitic Federation. Like, we are really in the community.
FIDF, dude. Yeah, I haven't said yes yet.
You will.
What are you going to be there?
I'm going to be the head of the Washington and Maryland chapter, or this part of Maryland chapter.
We're going to have to keep going to that event.
He's moving up to New York to work at our.
Yeah, but he's going to have to buy a table. So
I said that wrong. I don't think that Josh and Cheryl are going anywhere. But he will be working out of the New York. He will be part of the New York office. I don't think that's
at least a good event. And overnight too. They really have to
My aunt went to UVM and you're like 4 places for like all the okay, like you apply to that.
A little bit now.
Please don't use the name. Don't use the trade name.
I'm saying you might as well give them the best of the best.
I mean, I do want these kids to have good taste.
It's free promotion and the crowd. No, but if I go to
Don't push you
I'm
off.
very kidding. I'm very much kidding. I don't like beer, but I think beer is the best of all the beers.
So you guys are getting ready for college.
Yeah. A little bit.
Where are you guys? Where are you applying?
I don't think any of us are sure yet.
Rockland's going to college?
Vermont.
Vermont, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, you guys should come.
I gotta give business to like take over.
That's right. Yeah. Once you figure it out.
Big chef for you. Once you figure it
The pilots know where to go. There's a good year. You're lobbying for UVM?
No, champagne college.
No offense, no offense.
What do you do?
I can keep it.
Like how to manage the fiddler inventory
I'm not saying
in her dorm room?
I'm not saying that I'm not saying